So what I want you guys to do is go into Halo and under class resources, I want you guys to grab, actually go into Cengage, go into MindTap. This one that says Essentials of Modern Business Statistics with Microsoft Office Excel with MindTap. Click on this, please. Click on it, click on it, click on it. Let me. Let's go into Cengage. And I want you guys under topic 1 to then click on task and then click into chapters 1 assignment, please. And then just start. We're going to start off with 1.01. So there's 10 questions, like click on them until you find 1.01, please. 1.01, yeah, this might take forever. All right, bam. Click through it until you get to 1.01, please. All right, you guys ready?
Question.
Yeah, just read from determine, please.
Determine whether the following statement concerning statistics is true or false. Statistics can be referred to as numerical facts. In a broader sense, statistics is the field of study dealing with the collection, analysis, presentation, and interpretation of data.
All right. Is this what statistics is? Is this true or is this false? What answer would you guys say? It is true. Watch how this works, guys. In Cengage, once you click on true, please check your work. Do not submit. Always check your work. Is this making sense? All right. Yes.
I only have up to 1.02.
Yes. So on the Excel, I didn't put this question in there because it's pretty simple, right? But in here, you should be able to find 1.01. Keep clicking through them. It's in there somewhere. All right. Now, go back to Cengage for a second, please, or at least grab your Excel template wherever mine is. Let me see. If you go to your calendar, that's the easiest place to find it. Calendar, and you should see once it loads. All right, go to homework assignment, chapters 1, and then download this, please. I'm gonna download it and then download it right here. So click on the actual link, all right? It's gonna take you to here and then actually download it. And open in Excel, yes. Enable it, please. Enable this Excel, please. Is everyone here? All right, first thing I want to do before we actually jump, yes.
I think it's open in the online Excel.
All right, so for the online Excel, download it, just like I told you to, and then go to office.com. Yes, go to office.com, open up Excel, and open up that file from Excel. So in Excel, there's even an upload button right here. You can upload it into the office.com Excel version. Don't use the Excel from Chrome because it's a little funky. It doesn't provide you as much features. So use the Office version. All right, let me actually do this so I can kind of walk with you guys through this. Where's my downloads? did that save to? Yeah, don't use the GCU portal because the GCU portal does not have all the features. Please use the office.com version of it. So here's my file. I think I could just drag that in there. Let me see. Yeah, you can just drag it in here and it's going to be uploaded. All right, cancel. Use this version right here. It provides you more features. All right. Any other questions on Excel? All right. Yeah. What I want you guys to do is click on this formula tab right here, please. Click on the formula tab right here. We need to download your data analysis tool pack. Your data analysis tool pack is what we'll use throughout this course. All right. So for Windows users, this is a little hefty, but go to File. Where's it at? Options. For Windows users, File, Options. And you'll get to this right here. For Mac users, where's it at? For Mac users, go to the top of your screen and click on Tools. You'll see Tools and click on Excel add-ins. Make that bigger so you guys can see this. For Mac users, go to Tools and you'll see Excel add-ins. All right. Let me go back to my Windows. For Windows users, click on add-ins. All right, did I lose any of my Windows users so far? All right, looking good, looking good. Mac users, are you guys good?
No, I don't have that.
I don't have Toolkit.
Perfect. Mac users, when you're in Excel, oh, but you're online, never mind. So for online users, don't worry about it. But for Mac users who are using the actual Excel application, click on the Excel and take your mouse and go to the top of your screen. Like take your mouse and go to the very top. You're gonna see tools pop up. Do you see it? Then click on, what did it say? Click on what? Excel add-ins. Do you see it? Anyone not see it? Listen, our minds, listen, it's all good. Excel add-ins. Take your mouse, go out. No, are you a Mac user? You're Windows. So you're right here with me. All right, good. Windows users, click on Go, please. So click on add-ins and then click on Go. All right, all right. Now, some of you guys are stingy. You want all of these things. Just the first one, y'all. Click just the first one. It breaks it when you do all of it. Just click one at a time. Just the first one that says Analysis Tool Pack. For Mac users, do the same thing. Select Analysis Tool Pack. Anyone have a question? We're good, we're good. Yes.
So for Mac online, there's no tools.
I'll get there in a second. For Mac online, give me a second. Let me at least work this one out. All right. For Mac application users, any other questions? Cool. All right. Click on OK. Click on OK. All right. And under your data tab, you should see data analysis to the right. So for some Mac users, you may have to close out Excel and open it back up because for some reason it doesn't save it automatically. So close your Excel out, open it back up, and under your data tab, you should see data analysis tool pack. You guys are gonna need this throughout this semester. Once again, if for some reason I'm not here to help you along, you can go to the formulas key on chapters 1, and here are your instructions. Windows users, Mac users, and let's work on the online version. For the online version, whew, all right, let me see. All right, so we're clicking on data, insert, let me see. Click on insert. Okay, so for online users, click on insert, click on add-ins. And you want to make sure that you're selecting this guy right here, Excel Minor Analysis Tool Pack. If you don't see it right here, guys, what you need to do is click on Store and just type in just that, XLMINER. Search. And it's the one that says Analysis Tool Pack. Add it. Add it. It's going to say, do you agree? Yes, I agree. God bless you. All right, and then click on continue. All right, get started with it. Show tool pack. All right. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Okay. So if some of you guys had that issue, just update it and you should see it right here. All right. This is what we'll use online. And for my Excel users, you will be using your data analysis tool pack. All right. And it will show up right here. Same thing. All right. Now that we got that, let me cancel this. Let's go to 1.02, please. Go to 1.02 on your Excel. In Cengage, go to 1.02, please. Go to Cengage and find 1.02. Oh, it's going to be pain. Oh, look at that. Find 1.02. And you should see a whole bunch of points, data points right here. All right. Let's work this out together. All right. Based on what you see right here, how many variables are actually starts up? How many elements do I have? Out of this table right here, someone said 7, someone said 6. In mine, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In yours, it might be 7. It might be 5. How many rows do you have? Those are your elements. Is that making sense? All right. So in my case, 6. Some of you guys want to check your work constantly just to make sure you got it right. Bam. Make sense? Keep checking your work. How many variables do I have? Uh-oh, someone said 6, someone said 5. Guys, when you're counting variables, this is a good note to self. When you're counting variables, you do not count the first one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Note to self, when you're counting variables, you don't count the first one because that's basically the variables for your elements. All right. So in my case, 5, check my work, killing the game. All right. Now, these you guys get to select. Is cost, look at this, guys. Is cost a number or is it a category? Come on, man. Come on, come on, come on. It's a quantity. Hey, I don't know, man. Let me check my work. Come on, you should be able to mess this up. All right. Operation systems. Is that categorical or quantitative? Come on, y'all can get the rest. I'm not gonna do the rest. Am I making sense? Come on, come on, come on. All right. Ooh, they did have scales of measure. Maybe I should spend more time in that. All right, Let's do this together as a class. You guys can figure this out, because I mean, it's, you see what I'm saying? Like let's say you guessed cost was ordinal. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint just in case, because I don't want to mess you up. Question, yes?
Can you check your work as many times as you want?
As many times as you want. Yes. So some of you guys are just going to check your work, whether you get it, you know, whether you understand the concept or not. Hey, do what you do. But I would say you can go into nominal. Nominal is just the name. Ordinal is the name plus the rank, and so on and so forth. It's right here. Yes. So we can go back, and the cost is what? Cost is ratio. All right. So let's see. Ratio is interval plus ordinal plus nominal. It has a name. It has an order or rank somehow in there, kind of. Interval, a true 0 point, a ratio. Oh, this is not a true 0 point. This is a true 0 point. All right. So let's check our work. Outstanding. Does that make sense? Guys, use the process of elimination. Go through these notes and actually see it. Operation systems is what? Nominal, right? Someone said nominal? Okay, some kind of name? Yeah? All right, all right. You guys can figure this out? Yes? All right, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Work out those ones, especially the ones that have drop-down arrows or choices. You guys can this or that. All right, let's go, let's go. All right, let's move on to 1.08, please. 1.08. This one will be on your exam. This one did show up in your PowerPoint. Let me see, 1.08, right here. All right, so let's go back. 1.08. All right, here we go. Oh, yes. All right, in a recent poll, remember when we talked about polls or surveys? That is your sample size. In a recent poll, you had 849. What is my sample size? Come on, come on, come on. 849. What is your sample size? Do you hear how each of us have different numbers? On the exam, you will have different numbers. Understand where you're getting that number from. Right here. Yes? All right. Are the data categorical or quantitative? Go back to your PowerPoint. It says Yes? Come on, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Let's do this last one. You guys can figure out this one right here. Let's do this last one right here. Of the respondents in the United States, 50 in my example right here said yes. All right. Go back to my PowerPoint. P divided by 100 times N. All right. All right, that's how I calculate this. Watch in Excel, y'all. Watch how it's worked out in Excel. I'm gonna make that bigger. P is equal to 100 times N. You guys in Excel, watch how this works. This is some tips and tricks. Within Excel, you can copy the formula. Bam. Control C or Command C, or copy it however you want to copy it. Paste it in there. Double click and paste. Control V or Command V if you're a Mac user. Paste it in there. Replace the P. In my case, it was 55 or 50. My N was what number? Where did I get 50? Right here, 50%. Yes, good memory. All right, so mine is 849. Put in your number, don't put in mine. 849. Is this making sense? Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Listen, I'm not sure how Halo is going to work it out. But if they're asking you to submit something, you can submit to Excel. That will be fine. I'm not sure how. What's happening with Cengage is manually the professors have to take it from Cengage and plug it into Halo, plug your scores in. But I think Halo is going to require you guys to put something in there to say that you completed the work. So you know what? You guys can submit the Excel document. All right, that's a good question. Any questions on that? Yes.
For the Excel document, if it's not fully filled out, we answer the questions in Cengage. Is that okay?
That is okay. Good question. If you don't answer all the questions in the Excel, will you be docked for that in Halo? No. But what I'm saying is I would fill it all out just in case Halo or Cengage goes down. There's proof that you actually did the work. Huh. You know what? Let's do that. Try it at your best to fill all of this stuff out. Yes, question. All right. So how would you have filled this out? The total number of respondents was, what was the number? 8 what? Oh, my main man right here.
849.
All right. Yes, 849. In my case, 849. All right. My sample size was what? Oh, yeah, that was my sample size. Right. So 849, same thing, sample size. All right. Are the data quantitative or categorical or quantitative? This was categorical. All right. Which one will make sense? Averages or percentages? Percentages. All right. And turn this in. Am I making sense? Make sure you have proof that you did the work. Yes.
My percentage is 55, and then my sample size is, or no, the number of respondents is 733, and then 2 that says 403, and then I change it to respond.
Yes, round up to the nearest whole number. So if it's 5.5 and above, round up.
Okay, because I didn't know it didn't have a decimal point there, but I guess I have it.
Uh-oh. Yes, question. I would say turn into Excel in Halo, so that way you have proof that you did the work. Because who knows what's going to happen in Cengage? You see what I'm saying? So at least we have a way to actually go in there and check it. Yes. Try the next number up. Let me know if that works. All right. Any other questions? Yes. All right. Let's go to 10 or 1.10, please. Let's go to 1.10, please. This one also will be on your exam. Make sure you get this one. Oh, let me get out of there. 1.01. Make that bigger. And let's go to Cengage. 1.01.
We did that one, 1.01.
Sorry, 1.10. 1.10. Yeah, sorry. Yes, 1.10, please. Yes.
So you said for the tests, we get an Excel sheet and a scratch piece of paper. Will the Excel sheet be like this, or will it be something that we need to make?
You guys need to make your own Excel spreadsheet
Okay.
for the exam. Yes. You can have preset formulas like how you have it on these examples. All right, but create your own Excel and you should be able to use that on the exam. All right. All right. Let's move on to 1.10. All right. I need somebody with a loud mouth. Loud mouth person. Raise your hand. Nobody's gonna shout? Come on. There has to be one loud mouth person up in here. Wow. All right. Oh, good. All right. Thank you. Can I please have you read this example for us, please?
The Bureau of Transportation Statistics Omnibus Household Survey is conducted annually and serves as an information source for the U.S. Department of Transportation. In one part of the survey, the person being interviewed was asked to respond to the following statement. Drivers of motor vehicles should be allowed to talk on a handheld cell phone while driving. Possible responses were strongly agree, somewhat disagree, and strongly disagree. 47 respondents said that they strongly agree with this statement. 131 said they somewhat agree. 174 said they somewhat disagree, and 752 said they strongly disagree with the statement.
All right. So the way I set up Excel and the way you guys should set up all problems is to document your known goods first. That's what I call it. Document what do you know. All right. So in Excel, watch how this works. How many strongly agreed in your example? Plug it in. Always document your known goods first, and then you can work out the problem afterwards. God bless you. So in my example, I'm just going to do a side-by-side. Just too lazy to bounce back and forth. All right, make that a little smaller. All right. Strongly agree. God bless you. All right. All right. 47, strongly agreed. Plug it in. Plug in your number, please. 131, 174, and 752. All right, those are my numbers. Once you have all of your numbers, you must get the total. Here's how you get the total. Here's your formula. Double click on it and grab it. Copy it, Control C, Command C, and paste it in here. How do you add up in Excel? You use sum. All right. God bless you. My total is 1,104. All right. So then the question goes on to say this. Do the responses of this statement provide categorical or quantitative data? A lot of you guys are going to be confused on this, but I want us all to be on the same page. The survey itself was strongly agree. Where's strongly agree, somewhat disagree, strongly disagree. That's what was on the survey. Is that categorical or is that quantitative? Yes. Some of you guys are going to say quantitative because you see the numbers. Those are how many people responded that way. Am I making sense? So in this example, it is categorical. Bam. Cat. All right. Would it make more sense to use averages or percentages? When you're dealing with categorical data, it makes more sense to use percentages. If you're dealing with actual numbers, then it makes more sense to deal with averages. All right. So in this case, percentage. Check your work, y'all. Check your work. Plug it in. All right. How do you find out what is the percentage of respondents that strongly agree? All right. What is the percentage of respondents that strongly agree? Watch up here, y'all. Strongly agree is 47. So here's your formula. Grab it, double click, highlight it, copy it, and paste it in there. Watch how this works. If you highlight strongly agree, you can click on the number. Bam. The total, if you double click on total, you can then click on the number. Always try to click on the numbers as opposed to typing in the number. Instead of typing in 1,104, click the number. So that way you don't like fat finger or mess this up somehow. Am I making sense? You're trying to eliminate human error. Once you have that, bam, you have your answer. Any questions on how I just did that? All right. So my case, and they say to the nearest whole number. So in my case, it will be 4. Check my work. Bam. All right. And then you guys can answer this question on the bottom here on your own. Any questions on 1.0 or 1.10? You guys seeing the pattern on how we're doing this? Hopefully this is making sense. The next one I want to go to is 1.12, please. 1.12. All right. Oh, good. All right. All right, so you're up in Hawaii and all of this stuff. Do you see how these answers are just dropped down? You guys can answer these on your own. I'm not going to go over how to answer these. Get them right. You know what I'm saying? Check your work, whatever it is, check your work. You see what I'm saying? And then get it right. All of these are just basically multiple choice. All right, I want to move on to 1.14, please. 1.14. All right. Always document your known goods. Always document what you have. In my example right here, this is my data that I'm going to document. Document your data, please. Plug in your numbers, please. All right. Now, on this one, you want to see, hold on, there's a chat. Oh, nice, Tyler. Good job, good job. Sorry, I didn't even see your message on there. All right. Let me hide this. All right, cool. All right. You guys need to create a time series graph. How do you do that? Cool. So highlight everything. Take your mouse and highlight the entire table. Click on Insert. And what you're looking for, let me make this a little bigger so you guys can see this. Click on Insert. Click on this one that says Line or Art or Area Chart. Line or Area Chart. Use this first one right here that says just line, sorry. Yes, I use which one? Oh, I use stack line with markers. Okay, just use the one that says line, please. All right, yeah, now you see the one going up and over that one. So on this one, it will be, oof, they all look the same. All right. You're gonna have to look closely to see which one is the correct one. All right, so this is starting from 350. Mine is starting from 350, all right, cool. Year 3 is when it dips under. Year 3 is when it dips under, all right, cool. This looks like my right answer right here. Ooh, this one kind of looks the same. 300, 200, 150. Okay, you also gonna have to look at your colors. Wow. All right. My dollar is the last one. The one in the middle is the last one. The one in the middle, my dollar is the last one. It should be green on the bottom. Okay, so mine should be A. Whew, that took forever. Check your work. Am I right? Bam. Is that making sense? So take your time on this and you should be able to get this answer correctly. All right, you guys can answer this one right here. No, you guys can also do a bar chart with this stuff. All right, follow me on this, guys. Hopefully this works. It's been a minute since I've been messing with this stuff. Highlight from company to company all the way down to Avis. Then press your control, year 4, and all the way down. I think that's how you do it. Let me see. Bam! Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, my mind works where I dump information. So, all right. So did you guys see how I got that? All right. So some of you guys are like, what did you just do, bro? All right, here we go. Click from company, drag it down. Highlight from company all the way down to Avis. Let me make this bigger so you guys can see this. Highlight from company all the way down. Then press your control key. Hold down on your control key. Click and drag from year 4 all the way down. It highlights both your company section or variable and your year 4 variable. God bless you. Am I making sense? And then you should be able to get the bar chart. Just, yes, you hold down control or command if you're a Mac user. For the online, are you able to do it? All right. Way too many versions out here. Any questions on this? All right. I'm glad I remembered how to do that one. All right. Please, let's go to, all right, plug in your answer. I think it looks closely to this first one, A. Check your work. All right, you guys should be good to go. All right, bam. Let's go over to the next one. 1.18, please, 1.18. 1.18. All right, which one is that? 21. All right. I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see this. Actually, I'm going to do a split screen on this so I can see them both. Bam, bam. All right. A random telephone survey. As soon as you hear survey, you know you're dealing with a sample size. What is my sample size? Plug in your number, please. Plug it in. All right, age 18 and older was conducted by Opinion Research Corporation on behalf of Complete Tax on online tax preparation and e-filing service. The survey results show that 682 of those surveyed planned on filing their taxes electronically. How many planned out of this 1,800 or 682? That's my numbers. Plug in your number. All right. Estimate the percentage of all taxpayers who filed electronically. How do you calculate the percentage or the proportion of this? It's the small number divided by your bigger number. X divided by N. You can copy this formula, paste it in here, Control V, Command V. Replace your X with the number. Click it. Don't get a tick. Bam. Double click on N. your sample size. Click it. You will have your number. And then you round it up by 100, and that's how you get your percentage to the nearest whole number. So in my example, it will be 65. Check your work just in case, just to make sure. Bam. We good? We good? We good? All right. If 60%, your P is actually 60. So you can copy this formula right here. Hopefully you guys are seeing the same pattern over and over again. If you double click in there, you can actually see the formula. Your P, in my case, is 60%. 60 divided by 100. Double click on N. Grab your N value right up here. And you should be able to get your answer. And they want it to the nearest whole number. Pay attention to these markers right here. If it says to the nearest 2 decimal places or 3 decimal places, plug it in as you see it, to the nearest whole number. So 628. God bless you. Yes, question?
We don't have to round it on Excel.
No. No, for Excel, you can just turn it in just as it shows up right there. Good question. All right, and you guys can answer this last one. It's basically multiple choice. Is it categorical or numerical? Or quantitative, yes. Anyone struggling with any of this stuff so far? Are you guys able to keep up? All right. Once again, probably by the end of today, I should have this recorded, uploaded, and provide you guys a link. All right. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it in the announcements. You know what? What I'm going to do is put that link in that chapters 1 thingamajigga. All right. So that way you don't have to search far to find it. All right. All right, couple more and then we're almost done. Can we go to 1.19, please? 1.19. Bam. All right, right here, right off the bat, you see a sample of 2,861. That is your sample size. Lowercase n. Plug it in. Number of respondents, 59. Plug it in. Annual income, $75,000. Okay. I'm not sure why that says percentage. It should just be 75. Maybe this one should not be percentage. All right, this is good for you guys to know. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. If it's showing up as something that you don't want it to be, you want this to be a general number. Up here, you see where it says percentage? Just click on general. Does that make sense? All right. This one should be percentage. Okay, got it. All right, I'm going to drag that back over. All right, and 50% reported whatever. All right, plug it in, 50. All right, you guys should be able to answer all of these, answer it accordingly, check your work. All right, too easy, make sense of it. Let's go on with life. Always document your known goods, what you know, and then you can answer the questions. When you guys show up into the exam, same thing. Document what you know, then you can get the answers. All right. All right, for those of you who are not finished, just click check your work and you can come back. All right, let's go over to 1.21, please. 1.21. Let me just answer something and then, yeah, get that marked off. All right. All right, so 1.21, bam. All right, so this study compares two populations. What were those two populations that she just read about? Answer it accordingly. All right. Ones who took the drug and then who developed tissue abnormalities. All right. Do you suppose the data were obtained in a survey or in an experiment? In a survey or an experiment? A 7-year, what's that? All right, a 7-year medical research study. All right, so yeah, someone said survey. All right, you guys can figure that one out. All right, so the sample size is your 3,980. This number right here, okay. This is 63. What is M?
Yeah, it's on in there.
All right, guys, please. The number of women from the sample set is 63, and your sample size is 3,980. In my case, make sure you're plugging in your number. And women out of, okay, this is 1,000. My gosh. Let me make sure. I'm just browsing through this. So estimate the number of women out of 1,000. Okay, out of the population. All right, 1,000. Okay, good, good, good. I think I should be right there. What?
Women whose mothers took DEF during pregnancy and mothers who did not.
All right. At least let me check that. Just put something like, yeah, took, did not take. I don't know. I'm gonna make it sense. Just put a note in there that you actually did the work. All right, this one, just answer it, whatever it was. Oh, this was a survey, yes. All right, here we go. Here's your formula for this, for number C. Copy it, paste it. Your sample size is this guy. Your X is this guy. And your W is this guy. Oof. All right, that's a huge number. And it says, it doesn't say whether you round it off. Oh, right there, 1 decimal place. All right, this is another tip and trick. Yes.
I think the formula is worked around. It should be X divided by N.
I know why.
Yes.
Your formula needs parentheses around X and W.
No, I don't think you need the W formula. Give me a second. Let me see. Check my work. No. Oh.
It should be 15.8.
Divided wrong. X should be on top.
Ah. So are you saying it should be, yes, should be small number divided by the big number? Yes. X divided by N times 1,000 or no?
Times W.
Let's see. All right. Let's see this. X, yep, that will make more sense. Divided by N times that. 15. Yeah, that's what we meant to see. All right. This is part of the reason why we come to class and do this in class. All right, please double click on your Excel and change this formula. I'm gonna scroll so you guys can see the actual formula. Let me make that bigger. Here is your actual formula, X divided by N like we were doing in the past, times your 1,000. Please make sure you have the right formula in yours. So if this shows up on the exam, you will get the right number. Once again, this is also why we check our work in Excel. We got to make sure that this stuff is right. Now, a trick for you guys. A lot of you guys are going to see this big number and do not know how to round it up to 1 decimal place. Here's another trick and tip within Excel. Under Home, do you see these arrows pointing to the left and the right? You can increase and decrease your decimals by using these little arrows right here. So if I want 1 decimal place, I can drag it over and get my 1 decimal place. If I wanted 2 decimal places, am I making sense? So within Excel, you can move your decimal places by clicking right under number. You'll see the blue arrow pointing to the left and the right. Indent or increase and decrease your decimal. Click it to make it 1 decimal place. All right, is this one right? Let me see. All right, so what was M? If I were you, I would make a note to self, just in case it shows up on the exam, that this represents is that the 2 from the twice, or is that the 2 from the population? Were twice as likely. Yes, okay, they were twice as likely. Okay, so this should be 2. Guys, watch how this works. Here's another tip and trick within Excel. If you press Alt and if you press Enter, you can actually put it right below. Alt and Enter, and it goes down within that row. So I would put, how do I put this in there? Pregnancy twice as likely. Something like that. Make a note to yourself so that way you can remember what M is. Twice as likely is your 2. All right, so that's how you came up with the number 2. So make a note for yourself so this will make sense to you once you go back and revise it or use it for your exam. Make a note to yourself. All right. Last one but not least. All right, you guys should be able to answer this last question. This will be on your exam. Which answer is it? All right, in this example on the Excel, it is D. But on here, it would be C. You're taking a population. What you're basically doing is taking a sample to understand the population, and that is statistical inference. Check your work just to make sure. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Don't do anything I'm gonna do. All right, for those of you who are online, thank you for your time. Have a great day. All right.